Rome E-Prix is underway, and it's a good start from Jake Dennis. Immediately crosses over to try and thwart the charge of Nick Cassidy. Down towards the first turn, you can see there that we've got moves being made up the inside. Looks Mitch Evans for third place. Does he manage to make the loose stick? He's not quite close enough on Norman Nato, and just runs side by side as they come on the run through in towards turn 5 and 6. Down through, there we go. Great start though from Jake Dennis. He manages to lead the way from Nick Cassidy. Norman Nato though hot on his heels as they come up the rise in towards turn 7. Look at this in the battle for second place. Here we go, Norman Nato looking to the inside of Nick Cassidy, not able to find his way through, and it's possibly going to leave him under a threat here from Mitch Evans as well as they come across the line.
Yeah, Evans on the inside, and he's taking advantage of that, trying to sneak down the inside, and he's made it. But still, Nato's trying to go round the outside. That's not going to work. Is Bird going to follow him through? Looks like it.
Looks like that as well. Side by side, they go through turn 5 and 6. Backs out of it, decides that the discretion is the better part of valor.
Evans is going down the inside, and has he made it?
It's tight into turn 7, side by side they run, but is he able to find his way through? No, Cassidy tries to block him off into the left-hander, just manages to get himself ahead, does Nick Cassidy, and holds firm in second place for now, as it's all getting a bit argy-bargy. But look at Nick Cassidy now, all over the back here of Jake Dennis. Dennis going defensive on the run up in towards turn 7, side by side they go. Cassidy on the outside, oh, Mitch Evans go! And over onto the back of Nick Cassidy. The two title protagonists collide, and it's going to cause drama here further back as well as they all concertina up, because Mitch Evans' car is stricken on the outside of turn number 7, and disaster for Envision, disaster for Jaguar on lap 2. So Evans here looking to the inside line here, and I think he just locks the rear axle, doesn't he?
There's a little bit of a bump there, and he's crossing the middle of the road. He locks the rear up and he slides into the back of the leading two cars. And then after that, it's a concertina thing.
A disaster there for Mitch Evans.
I'm out, mate. I'm out. The car's undrivable.
So Mitch Evans possibly set to retire from this race. That could be title over for the Kiwi in the most unfortunate of circumstances. That really is a 0-0 weekend.
Now Nato looks down the inside. That's a really difficult place to make it, but it's put Dennis offline. Can Nato do the cutback and then have a look down? And
he's got damage. He's got damage on the front wing there, so he must have clipped the back of Jake Dennis, and unfortunately that could prove to be the undoing of Norman Nato's race. I don't think it'll affect him too much. It's flapping around like a good one though at the moment.
You've got the most energy in the field. Make the most energy in the field. 2% up on Nato and Dennis in front, and also Ticton behind. So let's use it.
Yeah, and there you've got a little bit of information, 2%. The other person that's on the same energy as one of the Porsche goes down, and he can never make it. That was never going to happen.
Oh, that is such a shame there, unfortunately, as he goes. Yeah, Da Costa going straight off. Mitch Evans now finally out of the car. Race over. 29 points yesterday, nothing on the board here today. Dennis there, go for the defensive line. Bird trying to go the long way around the outside. It's all kicking off a little bit further behind there as well, with Ticton trying to attack on Nato. Buemi involved in the mix as well. Side by side is Buemi with Ticton then in towards the left-hander. The Envision up the inside. The Envision into 5th.
Yeah, that car's going well. Buemi's been nicely just bringing himself back up into the game.
Nick Cassidy down in 11th, and he's going to the inside of Van Dorn here at turn 15. There's a little bit of contact there, bit of hip and shoulder between the two. He's going to have the inside line here as Van Dorn into the right-hander, which follows. Can he hold the line and hold the place as we watch on board here? And he manages to just hold the charge of Nick Cassidy for the time being. Meanwhile, back at the front, Bird still trying to attack on Dennis. Yeah, got a yellow flag down at turn 7 at the moment.
It's De Grassi that looks to have a problem.
Oh, that's not the first time, and there's contact with the barrier there by the looks of things, because he's carrying half of it on his right rear tyre.
Yeah.
Oh dear, unfortunately that has brought an early conclusion to his race.
Can Nato come out ahead? Nato still came out ahead of Bird. That is critical for Bird. He needed to be ahead of Nato, but time to get past Sebastian Buemi has just lost that opportunity.
7 laps to go. Bird goes into the attack mode for the final time then, and so crucially Sebastian Buemi follows him through, but Buemi might be able to drop. Yeah, he is. He's going to drop behind Edo Mortara here then as well. Controlling this race, the first ever lights the flag victory, led every single lap, and he comes across the line to win round 14 of the ABB FIA Formula E World Championship.
Woohoo! Yeah, baby! Ah, yes!
What a drive from Jake Dennis. Absolutely perfect.